Long ago, in a quiet little village, lived an elderly woman. Her hair was the color of moonlight, and gentle lines shaped her soft, warm smile. But the most beautiful thing about her was her eyes, always bright, always kind. Everyone in the village adored her, because she stayed cheerful even when life was difficult. She lived alone in a tiny house beside a large banyan tree. She had no children, and her husband had passed away many, many years before, yet she never complained. Every morning she sat under the banyan tree, speaking to people who passed by, sharing small jokes, and smiling at everyone. Life in the village wasn't easy. People worked hard. Some farmed the land, others made furniture, and many depended on the small market to earn a little money. Sometimes the rains failed and their crops dried up. Sometimes sickness kept people in bed. Because of this, many villagers felt worried and sad. One afternoon, a young woman named Radha came to the old lady. Tears ran down her face, full of fear and exhaustion. "I don't know what to do," she cried. "My husband went to the city to look for work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry, and I'm so scared." The old lady looked at Radha with gentle eyes and said, "Sit here, my child. Tell me what you fear will happen." Radha wiped her tears. "I don't know. I keep imagining the worst," she whispered. "What if he can't find work? What if he forgets us?" The old woman shook her head softly. "Radha, when we only think about bad things, our hearts feel heavier. But when we choose good thoughts, we feel lighter. And sometimes those good thoughts guide good things into our lives." Radha asked, "But how can I think positively when everything around me feels wrong?" The old lady smiled again. "Let me share a story." Radha leaned closer, curious. She began, "There once was a poor man who believed he had nothing. No food, no money, no family. He sat by the river crying. One day, an elderly woman approached him and asked why he was so sad. He said, 'I have nothing. How can I ever be happy?' The woman smiled and pointed around him. 'You have the river. You have the trees. You have the sun on your face. Look closely. Life is all around you. If you think only about what is missing, sadness will always follow you. But if you notice the things you do have, your heart will find peace.'" The man listened. Slowly, his tears stopped. He noticed the world around him, and from that moment, his life began to change. The old lady turned to Radha. "Do you see, my dear? His life didn't change because of magic. It changed because he changed his thoughts. When we think positively, we feel stronger and face our problems with courage." Radha asked softly, "Do you really think my thoughts can change my life?" "Yes," she replied. "If every morning you tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day,' your heart will feel lighter. You'll find the energy to care for your children and the hope to wait for your husband. But if you fill your mind with fear, sadness will control you." Radha nodded. "I understand. I will try to think better thoughts." "That is the first step, my child," said the old lady. Radha went home feeling more hopeful than before. Each day after that, she reminded herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, fed her children, and kept her hope alive. A few weeks later, a letter arrived. Her husband had found a job in the city and was sending money home. Radha's heart filled with joy. She ran to the old lady's house to tell her. The old woman smiled. "You see, dear child, when we welcome positive thoughts, we open the door for good things. Problems will always come, but with a hopeful heart, we can overcome them." Soon,
People from all over the village came to listen to the old woman's wisdom. She shared the same message with everyone. Think good thoughts, and good will follow. The villagers respected her deeply because her words changed their lives. She had shown them the real power of positive thinking.